Welcome back, Cheeseheads. It's your boy SackOfCheese with another video. So today I'm gonna make a preview video for the Packers versus Falcons game this Sunday night, which will be tomorrow night. Big game, guys. Probably the biggest game on our schedule. We have a lot at stake here. The Falcons looked really good week one. I think they really executed the ball and they really got to move the ball around. They did very good at that. But first, I'm going to tell you my prediction of what I think the score is going to be and who's going to win. And then I'll tell you the stats for each player, and we'll go on from there. But my prediction in this game, I believe we will win this game. Okay? It'll be a very close game. I'm telling you that right now. This is going to be a very close game. I'm putting my money where my mouth is. This will be a close game. I'm saying 35-32. 35-32. I think it's going to come down to a field goal. It is going to come down to a field goal. This game is going to be very hard fought. It's going to be a very physical game. It's going to be a very great game. So guys, everybody will tune in. If you're not a Packers fan and you're watching this and you're a Falcons fan, please watch the game. This game is going to be an amazing game. Probably the best game of this whole weekend. It has to be the best game. This game is amazing. I'm very looking forward to it. I'm going to talk about the Falcons a little bit. Falcons, man, they did pretty good. They won 23-17. The stats, man, Matt Ryan looked amazing. 21 for 30, 321 yards, 1 touchdown and 0 interceptions. Devontae Freeman, 12 carries, 37 yards, 3.1 yards per attempt, and 1 touchdown. Julio Jones, 4 receptions, 66 yards, 16.5 per attempt, and 0 touchdowns. Austin Hooper, or Hopper, hopefully I'm saying that right. 2 receptions, 128 yards, 64.0 yards per attempt, and 1 TD. Guys, we need to stop the run. When I say we need to stop the run, Devontae Freeman will run over our defense. Plain and simple, guys. He will run over our defense. We need to stop the run. That's the biggest thing for me. I think we need to stop that run. But then you have that guy. It's going to be on the side of Matt Ryan. Will be catching so many freaking footballs. Julio Jones. I don't know how to prepare for him. You can't. Again, guys, it's impossible. You can't prepare for Julio Jones. My favorite receiver to watch, probably the best receiver in the league. I can care less about OBJ and Antonio Brown. Julio Jones is the best receiver in the NFL. I'm not even lying. The best receiver in the NFL. So what can we do to stop him? Well, we need to be on him like flies. Okay, we need to stay on him. If he breaks away, he will get the ball and he will run. We need to play man to man. Okay, man to man, or cover 2, cover 3. Okay, we need to have 2 linebackers or 3. Okay, to stop Devontae. It will be a great game, guys. Mike Daniels is the key factor in our defense. He is the guy that will make the plays that need to be made. All right, he's the guy that will come out of that defensive line and he will hit you. So that's the biggest thing for me, guys. I think we really need to get him involved. Nick Perry, play from the sides. Okay, just Ahmad Brooks as well. We need to get all of it. We need to stop Devontae Freeman. He will get loose. Last game, he had a pretty good game. It wasn't the best, but he did have a great game. Good game, not great. But for us at least, I'm going to tell you off the stats from last week's game. We won 17-9. Guys, that was a great game. Our defense played freaking amazing. Our offense played amazing. We played great. So Aaron Rodgers, 28 for 42, 311 yards, 1 touchdown and 1 interception. That interception was some cheese right there. Okay, that was I don't know what that was. That was a bad place. I mean, he gave it the right. He had the right mindset on that, but it didn't work out. But Aaron Rodgers obviously is the guy that needs to play a great game. tomorrow night. He needs to be able to show up and play ball. Ty Montgomery, 19 carries, 54 yards, 2.8 yards per attempt, and 1 touchdown. Jamal Williams, 2 carries, 9 yards, 4.5 yards averaging, and 0 touchdowns. Jordy Nelson, 7 receptions, 79 yards, and 11.3 yards averaging, and 1 touchdown. Randall Cobb, I love Cobb, dude. I love Randall Cobb. I don't really show much love to him on this channel, but I love you, Cobb. If you're watching this, I highly doubt you are. I love you. You're a great receiver, man. I'm happy to have you on the team. 9 receptions, 85 yards, 9.4 yards averaging, and 0 touchdowns. So, guys, our receivers played a great game. Mostly Nelson and Cobb. I think they played great. We just need to get them more involved, man. I think obviously Nelson's a lot involved, but Cobb, I think we need to get him more involved. I think he's that guy that people underestimate. He's freaking fast, okay? He's just a great receiver to have, man. He's definitely skinny, and strong, and definitely has some muscle to him, so he can definitely break tackles, man. I definitely love Cobb and Nelson, but I think the biggest thing is our defense, man. Our defense is the reason why we won last week. If we can step up and play great defense, we will win. We will win. But in reality, let's just face it, guys. Let's just face it. It will be a close game. I'm going to tell you that right now. It's not going to be no blowout. There will be no blowout. If we play a bad game, then they will have a great game, and they will blow us out. But if our defense can step up and play ball, we will win this game. I think our offense is so great, dude. We don't need to worry about the offense. I am not worried about the offense at all. At all. I think our defense needs to step up big. I think if we want to have a big game, we need to step up. We need to step up. I think last game, our defense was amazing. Top 5 defense last week. Okay? I think that with the additions we've added during the offseason, Devon House, Ahmad Brooks, Kevin King drafting him, and drafting Josh Jones, those guys will step up big. I think those guys that we added will step up big. Our defense just needs to play better, man. Last year we gave up so many points. You guys all know that. That's why we lost the NFC Championship. That's why we lost. And plus, a lot of our guys were injured that game. I don't know if you guys noticed, but a lot of our guys were injured. The reason why Julio had a big game is because Gunter was on him. Gunter, not even on the team anymore. Gunter was on the team and blocking him. That wasn't good at all. Now that we have Devon and Kevin King, Julio will have a day, man. I know he's gonna have a day, but he's also gonna have a tough time trying to get that ball. I know he will. But that's just all we need to do, guys. We need to step up and have a great game. For the Atlanta Falcons, all they need to do is play great offense. If they play great offense, they will win the game as well. But I think we will win this game, man. I think the Falcons are not scary to me at all. This year, they're not scary to me at all. They're still a very great team. Don't get me wrong. They're an amazing team, amazing talent, probably the best team in the NFL besides the Cowboys and us. And obviously the Patriots and those AFC teams. But with Julio not getting the ball as much anymore, because Kyle Shanahan, guys, he put him in the slot. He put him out. He put him left, right, slot. He put him in different weird positions, man. So without having Kyle Shanahan, that you're probably the best offensive coordinator in the world, he's not there anymore. So I think they're going to have a tough time trying to get that offense going. I don't think they're going to have a big game on offense. I think the defense is definitely going to step up a lot. I just don't think that the Falcons are going to do amazing this year. Kyle Shanahan was the reason why they went to the Super Bowl, guys. Look it up. Kyle Shanahan is a top 10, top 5 offensive coordinator. He was amazing. They had the top offense last year. No, I think it was the Saints, but I think it had like 3rd or 4th, or maybe 2nd offensive last year, putting up the most offensive yards, most offensive touchdowns. So they're not going to have that big game and then a big year. I think their defense just needs to step up a lot more. I think, dude, the Bears scored 17 points on them. The Chicago Bears. scored 17 points on them. That's sad. So if the Bears could put up that much numbers and not much touchdowns, we can put up that much touchdowns and points. So I think it all depends, man, on how you look at this game. It can either go one way or it can go another. It can be a close game or it could be a blowout. So I don't know. I definitely think it's going to be a really close game, though. My prediction, like I said, is going to be 35-32. I think we take the win. But that's my first prediction. My second prediction is either, I think it's going to be 28. My second prediction is 28. If it's a blowout, it'll be like 28, maybe 14. Not really blowout, but if a team does start like winning a lot and start putting up a lot of points, then it will be 20-14. That's like if a team takes the game away. But guys, my prediction 35-32. But we just need to play better defense. Not better defense, but we need to play that defense we saw last week needs to come to this game. It needs to step up big because Matt Ryan is probably the best quarterback I think I've ever seen when it comes to big games. When there's a big game, he steps up. He throws better. He throws more accurately. He's just a great quarterback. I love Matt Ryan. I'm not a Falcons fan, but I definitely love watching them. I think they're a great team. I love the way they move the ball. I love the way Julio plays. I love the way Matt Ryan plays. Matt Ryan was considered a good quarterback. Now that he went to the Super Bowl, won MVP, took his team to the playoffs and the Super Bowl, he's a great quarterback. He's a tier 2 quarterback. Obviously, if you guys don't know what the tiers mean, tier 1 is basically you're consistent every single year, like Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, Drew Brees. You're consistent, meaning like you throw a lot of yards every year, 5,000, 4,000 yards every year. Touchdowns, you throw at least 20 to 40 touchdowns a year. That's what consistency. You know what I mean? That's what consistent. That's what that means. Tier 2 is like you have a good year, you have a great year, then you have a good year, good year, good year, good year. It doesn't mean you're consistent. Finally, I said it. It doesn't mean you're consistent every year, like tier 1 means. Tier 3, tier 4, tier 5, you suck. Okay, that's the best way I can put it. But Matt Ryan, Russell Wilson, Ben Roethlisberger, Tom Brady, Drew Brees, Aaron Rodgers, they're top 1 tier 1 quarterbacks. Okay, that's what that means. But Matt Ryan is a tier 1 quarterback, man. I mean, no, tier 2. Because to be a tier 1, you need to be consistent every year. You need to throw at least 30 touchdowns a year. You need to throw at least 40 touchdowns a year, every year. Okay? It doesn't mean 1 year. That's not consistent. So if Matt Ryan could put up the stats he put up last year, they're gonna be a dangerous team. But stopping the run I think is huge. If we can stop the run, guys, that will be humongous because they are gonna have to rely on their passing game. And if we can stop them on the passing game and stop them on the run game, dude, we'll win that game. We will win that game, this game. So thank you guys for tuning in, man. And thank you guys for checking this video. Thank you for clicking on it. Thank you for the support, guys. You guys have been amazing. Thank you for the views, the follows, the subscribers. Thank you for everybody's comment. You guys are amazing people. Thank you so much for just supporting me and for filling my dream. You guys are the best. Put in the comments what you guys think. What do you guys think? Do you think we're gonna win? Do you think we're gonna lose? Will it be a close game like I said it would be? So tell me what you guys think, man. If Aaron Rodgers gonna have a big game, we'll win the game. If Martellus Bennett gets involved a lot and that running game starts to happen, we'll win the game. But we'll win the game. So tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for the support again. Go Pack Go. I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.